and I think we can be pretty straightforward with it. Hi,
Yeah.
Bryson. Bryson McGee is connected with me, man. I feel so honored right now. It's a real pleasure, man. I really feel like it's a pleasure to be around you. First of all, thank you for joining us. My name is Angelo, and I'd like to start this interview with asking a couple of basic questions. First, what's your real name? I'd say it's Bryson McGee, but we never really know. And how old are you?
My name is Bryson McGee, and I'm 17 years old. I'm turning 18 this.
70. Dude, you're so old, man.
Nah, 17, 17.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just breaking the ice. So tell me, Bryson, when did you start composing, producing, and why?
uh, when I was 14, I started dabbling with it, but like I ain't really take it serious till I was getting to like 16 years old. So whenever I started turning 16, that's when I started getting like really into the art and what I'm doing with it. It really just it took me some time to find myself as an artist, and I'm doing this just to show that like anybody can have a dream, and don't ever give up on that dream necessarily. Just keep running, keep going, because at the end of the day, like that dream is all that we can live for as people.
Whoa, dude, that was quite an answer. I mean, for real. Thanks. And what equipment, instruments?
uh I I just
Hang on.
think
I think I have some feedback. Oh, hang on. I know it's here. Yes, I found it. It's spotted. I had a feedback issue, but it's okay now. Um, and when did you start composing, producing, and why?
uh wait, did you give me I thought we just answered that. Didn't I just answer that?
Oh yes, you just answered that. Sorry. What equipment and instruments, software and hardware do you use to create? Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not used to interview people. So what
No.
equipment, instruments, software and hardware do you use to create?
Uh, I really work out in my room. Nothing serious. Just like you say, simple dude, simple man. I go off a laptop. I got one laptop. I got one microphone. I got two speakers, and I got one interface. That's I mix it all myself. Like it's all me really. I just get sent beats from producers that want to work with me, and I just go from there.
And
It's
dude's
just
got a
pretty much.
heart too. I guess you got a heart and a brain, and that's pretty much around it, mate.
I appreciate it. And it really just it's just like I make everything more natural. I feel like doing this. I feel like if I'm just letting people send me beats and I'm just doing it at my house, it's got more of like a natural, organic feel to it.
That's cool, man. And what kind of music did you grow up listening to?
Pretty much everything. I really started like as growing up, I started listening to majority just alternate rock, from classic rock to anything, to country to I stopped listening to country, but I'm just saying like I had a love for music in general. Like when I was in sixth grade, I was in the band. I'll play the trumpet. I'm actually trying to learn the guitar. It's just like I don't know. It's just like music is just something that I love to do. And I started listening to rap. That's what made me want to rap. Just, but not necessarily just like playing around with it, being in a room, smoking with my friend or whatever, just chilling, just wanting to make music. Just because like we was just trying to have fun with it, and I didn't know where it was gonna go, and it's taking me places right now. So I don't know. I feel like everything's destiny. I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Cool, man. Like carefree, shared we. What do you listen to nowadays?
Uh, I say my fans really, cause all my fans are music. They make music, so it's like I feel like the SoundCloud community in general, we're all connected through Twitter, through Instagram, through anything of that nature to to say what's up. Facebook, we're on Facebook. It's just like I feel like listening to my people that I like and I actually know. Like I know some of these people off SoundCloud. Like it's not just SoundCloud. Like I know some of these people. Turn it off. And it's just I feel like I listen to a lot of stuff just from like you know who Golly is. Have you ever heard of him?
No, actually
Tower
not.
Cool. Golly Tower Coolest. 1 second, man. My fault.
Don't worry, mate. Take your time. If you want to show the song, also feel free. Like do whatever you want. Be yourself.
All right, I'm back. What I was saying was I listen. You got me. Is
Yes,
it
sure. Yeah, keep
all
on.
right? Yeah. I listen to Godly, Tower Coolidge, just cats that I rap with.
Oh, godly. Yeah, 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 godly. Like, yes, I actually feel a lot connected with that song you produced with him, like, through it all. I've been listening to
Oh,
it, like, repeatedly. It's a pretty good
I like.
song, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we really got connected in real life and took it to the next level though. And we actually just dropped a EP called Colossal. Y'all need to check that out. If y'all ain't check it out,
I will.
it's a good project. It's dope. It's got good vibes to it, and I just feel like it's our best genuine work that we could do together. Cause me and him have a lot of work in the future planned, and it's just a growing relationship. And I listen to random people on SoundCloud, people that no one's heard about. Just like I'm more say listen to indie, listen to underground shit because like I feel like that's where I'm at, and I'm not trying to I love listening to like Travis Scott or um let me say Kanye West or just like like Jay-Z. Like I like these cats. I like Matt Miller. I like all these dope dudes that's higher up mainstream. I would say they're on a bigger platform. But I love staying to my roots and where I started. And I love listening to stuff that no one's listening to. That's just the type of listener I am. I like having like a kind of like a stash box of good music that no one knows except for me. And the people that do know it's more low key. It's not like on a bigger platform say you can go on iTunes and find this stuff. Like it's just artists everywhere, and you just got to tune into them. You got to find them.
That's true, man. That's true. I think one of the small pleasures in my life is to find out that at the end I'm not really caring anymore for followers or fame or how people actually look at me or at my radio show for that instance, because when it comes to favoriting items on SoundCloud to contact these artists later on and invite them over, I'm just really going for the music. I press play, I like what I listen, I just press favorite, and then I just keep doing that. I skip some, I favorite some, and it's like, yes, in the end, I realize it's all about the music after all. It's the only thing that really matters for true artists, man. So, are you releasing a new material anytime soon?
Uh, right now I'm really just working on my album. That's what I want to. It's I don't have no date for it. The latest song, "Fallen Interlude," is the latest song off of it that I dropped, but I have two singles out on it, and it's not set in stone. Like the other single, it might make it, it might not. But "Get Up" featuring Nick Neary, that's on my page, produced by Panther. That's another single that I would consider off of the album at this point. But like I said, it might change. A set in stone one is "Fallen," the interlude produced by Nowhere. It's NWHR.
Yeah, I've listened to it. It sounds dope.
Yeah, that's really a taste of what I'm gonna do. Like it's I got beats. I already got a plan. It's just about me executing it. Um like I said, like I have ideas that I go off of through these beats, but Fallen is close. It's the closest way I can say that the album is gonna sound without releasing it to the people. But it's gonna come. It might be this winter. It might be next year early, probably like January, February. But I'm shooting for December. So we'll hear more about that soon.
Good
If,
stuff takes time, man.
yeah, I'm gonna release a cover and the title soon. I kind of want to keep it on the hush right now though, because I'm still planning it. But when I do release that, it will be out to the people, and you can find that on my Twitter. I will make a post with the cover art. More details coming soon. Just stay tuned.
And I'll rap. I'll help. I'll rap. I'll help sharing it for sure, mate.
I,
Do you usually start writing lyrics before a beat, simultaneously, or after the beat?
uh, after the beat, I'm more of I gotta have the beat, and then really I write a verse in like 10, 15 minutes, and then if I get a hook, I write a hook first, and then I'll just go off that. Like I'm more of just I write everything. Hold on 1 second, man.
Yeah, take your time, mate.
Hey, give me 5 minutes, all right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'll be right back. Hello.
Yo,
I'm sorry about the delay. I had to walk
don't
my.
worry. I was hitting up the didgeridoo. It always gives me a breeze.
Hold on, I gotta. I ain't never used this app before. All
A
right.
didgeridoo?
All right. So where were we at?
Oh, yes. You were just telling me that you prefer to make the lyrics after the beats. After all, the beat makes you feel like going through the music.
Yeah, I feel my process of writing, my process of making a song, it starts with a good solid melody from a beat. I really make a melody in my head. I kind of just start mumbling shit. It's more like I don't know. I just get possessed by some shit and it just comes together.
I
But
know
I
this
mean,
feeling.
like I really base my stuff off of like a general like thought. Like every song has a thought that you gotta tune into and recognize because like that's what I made my music off of. Like I got the song always, and it's more say talking about there's always gonna be something holding you back, but it's best that you keep going. And I just I continue to do that through every song. Every song has a different message. And I'm staying true to myself. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here trying to do something that's positive for my city, but at the same time positive for me and my family, my friends, my girlfriend. Just everything has to like connect in the future though for it to work out. Like I have to make the right moves, make the right decisions. It's not just about, necessarily the music for me. I gotta just be on my business. like my business part of the industry too, and stay up on that. But it all starts with a good melody, good thought press, good thought process on the song of what I want to say. Sometimes I just kind of let it go, and whatever comes out comes out. And sometimes I'll freestyle a verse, like the song "Rich." Most people don't know if you heard the song "Rich"
Nah,
featuring Frost.
nah, you definitely need to share some sounds with me, man.
You need it. I'll send you a link sometime. But the verse on there, it's on my album. The verse on there, I freestyled it. I ain't really like write that at all. I freestyled it. I just went in there, rapped it, stopped, came back in, rapped it, and just did it like piece by piece. But I don't always do that. I'm necessarily a writer. I like to write. That's my thing. It kind of is just more of a therapy type thing for me.
Cool, man. That's really cool, actually. Um, what was your last collab, and how is your workflow when you're working together with someone else?
My last collab was "Good Days" featuring Frost, and it's something that me and him are building on. We might want to do like a collab project, but it's someone that lives in my city. He lives like literally like 10 minutes down the street from me. I could just hit him up. He can come to my studio. We usually just, you know what I'm saying, like we start getting right, like feeling the beat, do whatever we got to do just to get our minds right. And necessarily we just um like either I'll do a melody or the person I'm with, I let them do a melody. And I let everything just start by like a recognition for the organic process of what we're doing. So everybody recognizes that I like to keep it organic, and then they just I kind of rub off on them, and it's just more of like now we both vibing, we both writing some good lyrics, and I really just as I'm writing, I'm rapping it to them. Like I'm writing and rapping, they're doing the same to me, and it's just more so like a connecting experience. If I can't connect, then it's not a collab. But there's sometimes where you gotta go through the internet and you gotta send music, but I mean, that's just part of the game. Like you got to be able to just pick up on the song if you can, like, and help what they're sending you. If you can't necessarily reach out to them and be like in the same studio as them, but I mean, I really love doing in studio collabs, like where you're connecting with the people and it's not just some over the internet bullshit. Because it's not it's not all bad, but it's just sometimes you can't get the right thought across that you would want to if you was in the same room with someone. And it's more like you don't know what they think. At the end of the day, it's just like you want to be able to know what you're doing is good for what they want, and you want to know that you're actually helping their song and not deteriorating it.
All right, mate. If one day I hit up in Greenville, be sure I'll look for you and we'll make a collab. Okay?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Thanks, mate. Cheek to cheek, eye to eye, as they say. Do you believe music has a healing power or healing powers in general? Why?
No doubt, for sure. I say just because music could, if something can make you cry and make you smile at the same, or do either or, it just has a power over you. It just has something that can do that to you is not weak. Like something that can turn your mood from happy, or if you're sad and you listen to like if you listen to a song, you start crying. Like something that can do that to you and take this type of emotion out of you is just it's out of this world. It's something that was just destiny. It's not like people started making music, but music's just been around forever. If you think about nature, if you think about you go back to nature, you got birds, that started singing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is natural about it. It's just the process that like it has over people and the power, the healing process. It's just music is it's just crazy, I would say.
That's
Just
true,
crazy.
man. That's so true. That's more or less how I feel about it too. And could you describe an event, a specific event when your music helped someone out?
Yeah, I mean, my one of my best friends, he actually lives in the city with me, in Greenville. He's rapping too. His name is Nix. He's a rapper. He's still doing his thing. He's more or less in the lab working now. He's not really dropping anything, but he's working. But I have this one song on Dead End, the album that you about to play, the little EP that you about to play after the interview, called Close. And that song right there kind of just touched him in a level to where he just kind of he was changed from that song, like changed from that verse and changed from the hook. And like I have people telling me in my inbox how my music is like changing their lives, or like someone tweeting me, yo, this song is dope, or it's really helping where I'm at in this life. I have this one particular fan that's always tweeting me, and he's always showing love. And I don't know, it's just he doesn't. I don't set any of this. It just comes like, and I'm glad for it. I'm happy for it, and I'm glad to have this type of power over people where I could change their lives with my words, because I ain't never really had a voice in reality, so to have a voice through music is just something big for me.
Dude, that's like awesome. I have to tell you that I am constantly being saved by music, and in fact, I think your music called Growth is helping me with sedimenting this sort of like complete how can I say, how complete overwhelming of bad moments and phases in life, and just like getting through it all, just knowing and acquainting that I'm actually acknowledging that I'm actually growing with each and every experience. So I have to tell you that I am thankful for your music also in that way.
I appreciate that, man, because I really, there's not a lot of times that I get to hear that, but when I do, it's crazy. It's just a good feeling.
Cool. I think that was all. I mean, I'd like to thank you from the deep depths of my heart, man, for taking your time and consideration to join us for an interview. And that's it. Have a
Oh,
great
so
week.
hold on. I got
Yeah,
something
yeah,
to
yeah.
promote before we end this home. I got to show, if you in the Greenville area, if anyone's out there listening to this right now, or if anyone does, if you in the Greenville area, come to my show November 18th at Earshot Records. Hit me up on Twitter for details. It's off Orange Road in Greenville, South Carolina. Just let me know what's up. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. My boy Golly's gonna be there. My boy Nix is gonna be there. Just come through. I got a set, and we can get it going. So, and I appreciate you for having me on this interview. I appreciate you asking me the questions, and I'm glad. I hope someone learned something from this, from me at least.
Cool, man. Thank you. Have a great week and a great gig. I wish I'd been in Greenville to check you out. I one day probably
I'm
will.
holding it down in Brazil, bro.
Yes, I will, man. Keep it real. Keeping it real around here. Nice, safe, mate. Peace and love.
All right, bro. Peace.